Imagine you have 30,000 euros or so to spend to treat yourself. The Ford Focus RS has caught your eye, but its starting price of 33,650 euros is too rich for your blood. Should you just bite the bullet or consider the new Mazda 3 MPS? The front end is edgier with its aggressive headlamps, but isn't nearly as sporty from the side. Perhaps that is due to the 5 doors. The interior is up to snuff and the equipment package is complete, all for 30,000 euros. Another alternative is the Honda Civic Type R Championship Edition with an auto-blocking system for 30,800. When it comes to power, the Focus gets the nod with its 305 brake horsepower, while the Mazda 3 with its 260 is far ahead of the Civic, which has just 201 bhp. That takes care of the raw data, but the idea is about pleasure, and that is what we will now delve into. First up is the Type R. Despite only 200 brake horsepower, this normally aspirated engine can be pushed to 8,000 RPM while distilling a sweet-sounding engine noise. The gearbox is ultra-quick and precise. The stiff suspension keeps the car running flat, and the seats are as comfortable as you like. This Honda has a lot of arguments in its favor. However, there are two minor problems. The front axle isn't progressive. It does a good enough job. With no notice, it bogs down, and then the brake pedal is just a bit spongy. The first thing you notice about the Mazda is that its suspension is a lot softer than the Honda. You have to manhandle it in the slow corners for the back end to come around, and don't expect too much sliding. The seats are another sticking point. They were not made to keep you cinched in, which confirms that this Mazda 3 MPS is not an out-and-out sports car. Other than that, there is plenty of power from the 260 bhp engine, and the brakes are enduring. There isn't much to criticize, except that it isn't the most enjoyable car to drive on a circuit, which for everyday use can be an advantage. We conclude with the most powerful front-wheel drive currently on the market, the Focus RS. After a few warm-up laps, it came time to test the power, but even more so its vivacity in entering corners. Here you enter another world with a car that reacts to the slightest solicitation, but always in a safe manner. Getting it to slide around is so easy and fun that it becomes hard to be satisfied and try not to do a little more. Top-end speed suffers, but you are having so much fun, it really doesn't matter. With such wonderful handling aspects, it can be forgiven for having a slightly too high driving position and a front axle that tends to dig in while entering the fast corners. But this is a small price to pay for all the pleasure the RS procures. This car is best in the hands of those who know what they are doing, but it can quickly take its toll on one's driving privileges. So, which one to choose? It's up to you to decide between the 3 different philosophies or wait. This segment is expanding by the day. Renault has just brought out the Megane RS, Seat will soon introduce the Leon Cupra, as well as Volkswagen with the Scirocco and Golf R. And rest assured, we can't wait to give them all a try.